Okay, this one's going to be short, I promise you. Thanks for tuning in. This is Nerdicane. I am doing Powers of X number 5, Powers of Exposition. Oh, there's the title. But this is, what is his name? I can't remember who's writing. Jonathan Hickman. Jonathan Hickman is a pretty smart guy. He's a pretty smart guy as a comic book writer. His other books have been very good. They've been telling the story, setting it up, bringing the background of what is why and where. But I can tell, because of this issue, he has a lot more to say in the groundwork. And I'm okay with that. Keep buying this. This is a really good series. It's still a good series. However, this one, number 5, is a lot of exposition. In fact, it's entirely exposition. But it's sort of needed because he's doing a job. Jonathan Hickman is doing a job of fixing the X-Men, who have been just completely adrift for almost 20 years with no real point, no real overarching goal that was of any interest. So you're going to deal with situations like this. He's telling a really good story in House of X and Powers of X, but in this one, he goes back and he's bouncing through time. Charles, this is one where Charles is talking with Forge about building the Cerebro that basically makes copies of mutants' brains so that they can download them into these new bodies that they're building. Okay, once again, exposition, cool. Very beautiful drawings. Very beautiful setting as well. You can, like I said, in a Marvel book, you can tell when Marvel cares about the book because of backgrounds. They will put the time and the effort and the money into paying somebody to do backgrounds. Books that they don't care about, go pick up a copy of Runaways. Don't buy it, but pick it up on the shelf, thumb through it. You will not see backgrounds. You will see a lot of this. This will be the whole book. Just characters on blank backgrounds or floating in the pink miasma. Once again, they're kind of, this is the one where they're kind of getting the gang together. They're explaining how Krakoa is going to work as a government. They're going to have this council of 12 people plus 2. One of them is Krakoa, the island itself. Another one is Cypher, who can translate for Krakoa. The other ones are slowly being made up of Professor Xavier, Magneto. In this sequence, they're bringing in Emma Frost, and they want Emma Frost to bring in Black Tom Cassidy. No, Sebastian Shaw. Sorry, Sebastian Shaw, formerly of the Hellfire Club. So they're going to sit on this as well, and it's really blank. It shows it at the end that it's sort of how it's being built and who's manning it. Emma Frost, I really like what they're doing with Emma Frost in this one. Most of the time, they just make Emma Frost like this mutant version of what's her name? Black Cat. Very sexy, very overtly sexy. But this one, she is sort of the elder statesman. She's very savvy as to, she's been dragged through the plans of Magneto and Professor Xavier for years and years, and now she's sort of running the Hellfire Corporation, and she's very savvy. Like, she comes in, and it shows it, and it's once again, show, don't tell. They're doing this deal for this distribution of this drug, and Magneto's, they're talking about the deal to bring her in with Sebastian Shaw. They said, okay, we'll give you exclusive rights for 20 years to this drug. Instantly, she stops him, and she's like, and she goes, excuse me, and Magneto realizes that she's negotiating, so he gives her 50 years of exclusive rights to this distribution of this. And then when they tell her that she has to bring Sebastian Shaw in, they were going to give her 2 seats on the council. And in that, she didn't want to bring him back in. She negotiates and gets 3 seats. She gets a seat for her, seat for Sebastian Shaw, and then she's going to pick whoever goes on the 3rd seat. And I can tell why. I know why you do that. Why you do that in business is so the person you didn't want to bring in but needed to bring in can't cancel your vote. You bring in somebody loyal to you so you can keep them in check. It's really cool. Once again, a lot of this is exposition about how Krakoa is going to work, how this new nation is going to work. Here it is. This is the council, how they're filling it out as well. It's big brain time for Jonathan Hickman, and he's doing a really good job on this one. This issue, I'm sure there are important things said in this. They even go to Namor. I'm going to skip the Namor part. They want to bring Namor in because apparently he's a mutant as well. But he basically just tells them to piss off and come back when you really mean it. Where's the end? I want to go to the end. Oh, there's the reading order. Look at this. This is kind of what I'll show you what you kind of shouldn't do. I don't know who either of these characters are. One is like an AI robot, and the other one is a blue person. I don't really know who they are. But look at all that text you have to read through just for two people that I don't even know who the heck they are. Maybe they're important. I read through it because they're probably saying important things. But yeah, this is Powers of X number 5, Exposition. If you are looking to collect this whole thing, yes, get this because it is part of the series. But if you just want the meat and potatoes of a good X-Men book, I don't think I could recommend this. Especially at $4.99, I don't feel like I got my money's worth out of this issue for $4.99. There's no telling what you could have done. I mean, I'm sure a lot is going to go on in 6 because it's the conclusion of this story arc of this series, this mini-series. But yeah, for $5, that's not worth $5. That's a lot of talk for $5. But I can't really say go buy this one, and I'm not gonna say go buy it. I'm not gonna say don't buy it. If, like I said before, if you're collecting this series, if you're putting it all together, get it because it's number 5 in a series of 6. Technically, it's number 10 in a series of 12, but it's part of the series. But if you, like I said, if you're just a meat and potatoes, if you just want to get back and see a good run of X-Men that Marvel doesn't step on, you can skip this one because it's just a lot of talk. What else? Oh yeah, Marvel's already trying to step on it with, this isn't really this is a hit, but it's not a success yet. A success is lasting. A hit, think of a hit is like Gangnam Style. It's a hit. You play it everywhere. They play it at every wedding now. But name one other song from Psy. That's the name of the guy. You probably didn't even remember the name of the guy who did Gangnam Style. That's a hit. Success is the Foo Fighters. Think of the Foo Fighters, how long they've been doing it. They've never really had to change themselves drastically. They've just evolved over time. That's the difference between a hit and success. This is a hit. It's not a success yet, and Marvel is they're going gangbusters with this. They're grabbing every flash in the pan, quote unquote, hit writer that they've brought in with no experience. Teenie Howard, Leah Williams. I'm sure what's her name, who's writing the Ironheart series. I'm sure she's going to get a book. But I wish Marvel would kind of pump the brakes and make sure they have a success before they branch off into Excalibur and all these other books. But that's all I got for this one. Like I said, I'm leaving this one up to you. Decide if you want to buy it or not. But the series overall, both of them, Powers and House, I'm enjoying them. I've learned to quit worrying and get back to reloving the X-Men. But that's all I got for this one. Thank you for tuning in. Hit a like, hit a subscribe. Let me know if there's any books out there I should be keeping an eye on. Keeping in mind that I'm sort of doing a buy cut on Marvel because they brought in Zoe Quinn, who essentially gave a guy no choice to murder but to kill himself. But I think the month that Zoe Quinn's book comes out, whatever book I can't remember what she's writing. I think when that comes out, I think I'm not going to buy any Marvel at all. I'll just pick it up and off the shelves because Marvel's going to ship plenty of them. But anyway, that's all I got for this one. Thanks, you guys. Go have a good weekend and go find something you love. Bye.